the Super Clash is done, and you're welcome to another episode of the Rough Tackle podcast, where we tackle everything Ghana Premier League. Last week, it was fun, and we're going to delve into that, plus what is coming up in Match Day 10 of the Ghana Premier League. My name is Mutala Yakubu, here with Dela and Selassie. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Big one. Let's start with Match Day 9 and what happened. We'll come to the big one, the biggest game of that Match Day 9, which was Asante Kotoko Hartlepool. But let's talk about your club, Dela. I thought this was going to be an easy run for you against Hoho United. If someone had told me that you would end up drawing against them, I would be surprised. But it ended 1-1. What really happened?
I think it's football, you know. It's a game that we nearly ended up losing the match. It was more of a defeat for Nations, and at the point we would have taken a draw. I think Hoho United came in, and most people haven't really watched them. If you haven't watched them play or you haven't played against them, you would look at the results and say maybe Nations underplayed. But it's more of Hoho giving a lot of credit to Hoho United for the kind of football they showed up. I think they were very well drilled. They came in with an approach that helped them, because Nations started kind of well, but on a break, they just got a goal on a break, and then they just went to defensive mood. They managed to, I think it was their style of play to protect their results, and I think they did it quite well. It took a bit of the brilliance of the Emmanuel and then the technical team to try and be more offensive, go all out. And we managed to get a goal that we give a lot of credit to. Nations got a couple of chances in the game, but I'm going to say that it's a game that I will always give credit to Hoho United for the football they play.
Well, so last year I was surprised by the results, 1-1. What about you?
I've been surprised by Nations in general this season. I think last season they were close to getting it. You thought they would get it, but then that result did not go their way. The final result that eventually came, and they were not able to win it. It was
they give me some Liverpool vibes. So
they abandoned the
looks
game.
Like prior to the start of the season, this is the team to beat. But we start the season and
so
they are chameleons.
Yeah, I've been disappointed with them, to be very honest with you. You are chameleons. Accept it. I've been disappointed with Nations, and I think on Friday that game versus Ahoy further disappointed me. 1-1. They even had to salvage the draw in the end, and it was disappointing, to be very honest with you. I think Nations need to go back to what was working for them. Maybe the coach that they sacked, the new manager bounce is not working as they thought it would. So far, not the best season. 12th on the league table.
Yeah,
it's disappointing.
And we can talk about things not moving smoothly for Nations, but it's going well for Emmanuel scoring again. No, we're watching the Hartlepool game. A couple of Hearts fans were just shouting, "Go and bring this boy in January."
That would be tough. Most of the clubs will find it difficult to release players. You mentioned it. I know it's scoring for them. What would make Nations abandon or leave that player for Accra Hartlepool? I don't see anything happening.
You remember I was talking about any player being able to score 15 goals this season, and we all mentioned Albert Amwa. It looks like since Albert is not there, Ano might end up getting double figures before the season ends.
I think he will score more than that. Because last season he joined the team in the middle of the season,
and he was playing mostly from the wings.
And even this time around, he's still playing not really as a top striker, but he has that ability to score goals. And when he has been able to train with the team, you could obviously feel that he's going to be a good goal scorer. I think another thing that he has his ability to keep calm in the game, keep his head in the game, and whether home or away, he shows up in the game. He works very much, and sometimes players like that, he always gets rewarded. And for me, I look at him, and if the team finds its mojo, because a lot of people have to understand that Nations lost a couple of players. They lost starters in the team, players that on any day will start in Nations starting 11. They brought about 4 or 5 players in the starting 11, which when you bring in new players, it will take a couple of time for the team to settle. So look at this. Nations hasn't settled yet, and Ano has scored 5 goals in that season. Imagine how many goals he will score if the team starts playing and hits their goal.
Even at their worst, he's still finding ways.
Imagine if the team starts scoring. Chawote finds his feet and he starts scoring because he partners with him very well. Chawote has been in and out because of injury. If the team hits equilibrium, I think he will score a couple.
Well, let's see what happens with Nations FC. 11 Wonders. They took on Vision, scored first. We thought it was going to be their day. Finally, it was going to be a turnaround for them. Vision came back, scored twice. Change of manager. I mean, Odate Lamptey out of the window. They've brought in Jay Sapon, who for over...
It was a surprise to me.
Over God knows how long hasn't been in the Ghana Premier League. That was a strange decision, though.
Yeah, it was quite off to me. I had to look at it twice and said, Jay Sapon, I know...
It looks like everyone that has followed Ghana football for some time
talent
is
discovery.
surprised with that.
Yeah, I was genuinely surprised because I know he's good.
Talent development,
development and all that. But as a manager, I don't remember the last time I saw him managing a Ghana Premier League team. So I was quite maybe a caretaker role, but it didn't say that.
But don't you think they are bringing him in because of his experience in knowing the Ghanaian
I hope he's been abreast.
And I also saying that. I mean, it's been a long time and a lot has changed with regards to Ghana football.
That's why I said I hope he's abreast with the times. Because right now, things might have changed from the last time he coached a team. So it's a gamble that so far has not paid off. They still are in the relegation zone.
I think it's it should have been more of a technical director kind of thing. Maybe.
Yeah, so
behind the scenes, with the situation 11 Wonders find themselves in, knowing the Ghana football very well, who do you think would have fit this position to get them out of their mess? Looking at the coaches around,
someone who doesn't have a job.
Does Maxwell Kone have a job?
It can be someone that has a job or not. Like, who do you think could have easily gotten them out of this? Bashir Effort did it with Heart of Lions.
I was about to mention.
Is Maxwell Kone having a job?
Yeah, I'm hearing that he might take a job at the under 20 level with the national team.
He's at under 20 national team.
I've seen coaches double that. So
I think I understand that. I get an insight. I understand that I don't know, but it's based on rumor and information I've gotten. I understand that the FA is trying to insist on the under 20 coach being permanent. So if you are the under 20 coach, because
you cannot take up another role.
Qualified for the World Cup, so maybe they want to take it as a project that if you are the under 20 coach for the Black Ghana, you don't have to coach in any club side, so that you can have full concentration.
Full focus.
And work with it. Maybe that's why. But if you are looking for a coach who can save them, their problem is not a coach. They need a home ground.
First, I would have brought in Parkwesi Febin.
But he was with them. Oh, where was he?
No, he was with Legon City sometime.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He was with them. It don't be the same thing.
I beg. It don't be the same thing.
Let's not go there. No.
Legon City and Legon.
I beg. It's not the same thing. Despite
it's not.
Them having
the management,
the same
ownership
and all that.
No, it's not. It's not the same.
What I say
is in Division 1 now. This is 11 Wonders.
The name be different, but the people that they work in the team.
What the I talk?
Don't go.
Legon City is 11 Wonders.
No.
One team.
No.
So they won't bring him back.
It's just a rebranding. It's not the
so
same.
for him, he's out of the door. Parkwesi Febin is out.
I'm not saying he's out, but I'm just saying. I was just saying he was once with them.
So it wouldn't be anything new.
It was the same thing. But Maxwell Kone saved them. So they see Legon City. 11 Wonders. I think what they have to do, they have to be stable. Like they need to find a way and say we are stable. Find a permanent home ground.
Legon Sports Stadium is now open. Yeah, so Dreams will be playing there. So I'm sure Legon 11 Wonders. Why do I keep mentioning?
No, it's okay. It's Legon City. 11 Wonders.
11 Wonders would return to the venue.
What they have to do is they have to go back to Techima. That is what I think.
They have to
for
find
this season to finish up this season.
Go and fix the
Techima. Go back to Techima.
The park. Get the community.
That's a lot of work.
Selassie, when Alhaji Gruza wanted to survive with Ken Faisal, he took the team from Kumasi to Techima.
Go to Techima. See, this thing they are doing, this machine, no go, you no go for advice, Richmond. But what I try to be saying, what I think they have to do is that pick the team, pack everything, go to Techima,
fix the stadium,
get to the stadium,
play the second round there,
and play there. If they want to stay,
just to survive,
go and play there.
So they get
well, Bashir Effort said 2 seasons ago, if they have not come back to Pando, Lions would have been relegated.
They go relegation. Which
He says it's not as if they did anything extraordinary.
they just went,
but they needed to come back home.
You people should check this. All the teams that have gone on relegation in the Ghana Premier
There's no
League
place like home.
are teams that don't have home grounds. Check.
The Kotoko Royals.
House of Folk nearly went to relegation.
Because they were bouncing up and down.
last
True.
seasons.
I remember.
When they didn't have a home ground.
Last two
you
seasons,
can't
it was
play the
serious,
Ghana
so
Premier
it was
League
bad.
with a neutral
Even
ground.
Haas
They move
could not survive that.
You know, go fit survive. How much? I had Scrapo last match now. We survive it. How much?
Kumasi. They were playing at Kumasi, and they have quite a number of fans there.
Their problem is not.
It is never enough.
Because are you telling me that if everything is okay, in as much as Odate Lamte has not been with the Premier League that much, imagine if they were playing at this thing, Techima. Look at Hoho United right now.
Yeah.
They are playing some good football, but imagine if they didn't have a home grounds and they were playing anywhere.
Yeah.
Look at the number of draws they played at home. All those matches were defeats on the road, but because they were playing at home grounds, they're playing at home. One, you don't have experienced players that have played in the Premier League before.
Yeah.
So they need fans that can cheer them up and put pressure on them to
comfortable
perform.
at least.
12 man.
It's the home team, it's the home fans that can help you do that. Imagine playing at Techima with these boys playing against Vision. You know what beats Vision?
Yeah. Well, let's see. So that is Vision FC beating 11 Wonders. Then the big one was Asante Kotoko. Did he live that up to expectation for you in the first place?
Yeah, because
Me, I was expecting a draw.
I initially thought 0-0 draw. So as long as it didn't end like that, there were talking points.
But in terms of the hype, let's start from the hype. What APO did, the promotion,
I
yourself.
like the work involved.
Yeah,
I like the work involved.
It was like everyone, all hands on
Coordinated
deck.
efforts.
Why?
My only thing is I want it to affect all the other games.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you have to start from
it shouldn't
somewhere. I
just be
agree.
the
Yeah,
Super
you have to
Clash,
start from somewhere.
Yeah, I get it.
And none other place than the biggest game in the Ghana Premier League calendar.
We had influencers all joining.
Yeah, so you have to start from somewhere. But the momentum has to be sustained and be consistent enough. Otherwise, it might die off quickly. But it was a great game all in all. I was happy to be at the stadium. I watched the controversial decisions that got fans divided. They got fans also together because Kumasi Asante Kotoko won. After being embarrassed in Africa, they were looking for a response. Hearts of Folk were using it to taunt them. You were beaten by Casablanca and by Wydad Casablanca like we were. You were laughing at us. You even got worse. Like the banter was back and forth. So it looked like they needed to respond. And they found a way to respond. 1-0. Some say controversial penalty. Some say Haas should have equalized. I enjoyed the game.
Okay.
For the neutral, it was
First
fun.
of all, let's start from the penalty decision. From where you sat and from what you've seen, was it the right call?
Oh, it wasn't.
It was the right call. Was it the right call?
Yeah, I think it was the right call.
Okay. Now let's come back to Heart of Folks.
Goal.
Supposed goal, which they are not happy about. From where you sat and what you saw, Dela, was it the right call from the referee?
Oh yeah, I think it was. So first of all,
Was Wayo in an offside position?
he was. It's established that he was in an offside position. He was in an offside. He came back from behind the players.
So where is all the bickering coming from?
It's coming from the header that found its way
Not
to
even
Wayo.
with that, you see, the truth
No,
is
relax. Let me make my point. The header that found its way to Wayo.
Okay.
That header, many who were against or for the goal are saying that header hit a Kotoko player.
Okay, so they are saying it didn't come from the Heart of Folk player.
Exactly.
But
It
from
hits
the replays, it was very difficult to tell who.
Yeah,
so
but-
difficult.
but
The
even with that-
angles were not helpful.
But even with that, I'm just
He was in an offside, came back, the ball came to him by a deflection from possibly the Kotoko player. It would have made it onside. I think that was where the contention
No, but
was.
I
You know,
always
off record, I spoke to the Kotoko defender, and he was saying that they also stopped playing because they are seeing the.
I was
lines
about like, you see,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
not
They,
raise the
they
flag.
said they wouldn't have allowed Wayo.
That's what I was
go
coming
for
to say.
that
I was coming
overhead
to- I
kick.
was
They would
coming
have
to-
easily cleared that ball.
It's like they all stopped.
Yeah,
Even
they
the
all stopped.
keeper.
Yeah.
So it was
Everybody
clear
stopped
that the
playing
flag
football.
went up before he tried to score.
So this is the sequence here.
Okay.
Wayo was in an offside position. If you watch the video very well, or like as you are saying, anybody who will go back and watch the video, once Wayo controlled the ball, or once he made an attempt to control the ball, the assistant referee's flag went up.
Yeah.
So, and also, before he controlled the ball, the referee has whistled already.
Okay.
So, like, he controlled the ball he controlled and scored after the referee had whistled. That moment is a yellow card for Wayo. Because he had every control not to even do that bicycle kick.
Yeah.
And because the Kotoko players heard the whistle,
And
that's why they
they
stopped.
stopped. Yeah.
Now let's
Samba
analyze.
had to.
Yes,
I mean,
and now let's analyze the game. That incident. I always say, Ghana, we don't use video assistant referees. So it means that when you're analyzing any incident, you analyze what the eye can see and what you can process at that moment.
Yeah.
All of us, we have had benefit of
Really?
replay to make them decisions. So now let's make decisions based on the referees, what the referee saw. Was Wayo in an offside position?
Yes.
Established. 2 players went in the air to challenge for a header. The Hasselhoff player was heading towards Wayo. The Kotoko player is heading away from Wayo.
what? Yeah.
In that moment, if it's not VAR,
Yeah.
what will you do as the referee? You would assume
Once the ball moved to
trajectory
this
of the
direction,
ball
I would definitely say it came from the
Came
Hasselhoff
from the
because
Hasselhoff
It was
defender.
like more of a pass.
good. And Ghana, we don't operate with VR. So if you don't operate, if it's VR, you allow the play to elapse.
To elapse, then
you
you watch.
come back and recall. If there's no VR, then you make the calls instantly. The referee at that moment, the assistant referee at that moment has to make the call instantly.
And in real time.
And in real time, there's no replay. And also, in that moment, so now we've established that he was an offside position. The only way he will not be penalized being an offside position is if there is a miskick. Miskick is when you receive the ball from the opponent instead of your player.
Yeah.
That one, you are not in an offside. But even with that, the law says that the miskick, it has to be properly
Intentional.
established that it was not a deliberate attempt.
Yeah.
One, how easily can you control yourself in the air? Do you get me?
Yeah.
So the Kotoko player went in the air with a Hasselhoff player. They jumped. So assuming I jump in the air with you.
Yeah.
You push me. The ball comes off me and goes into a player in an offside position.
It's a mistake.
And he score.
It's not deliberate.
When he scores such a goal, you being in an offside position, you are benefiting unduly
Yeah.
for being there.
Yeah.
Football is a fair sport, so they don't want you to benefit unduly.
So essentially, it was an
So
offside.
essentially, it's offside. It has to be that there's no pressure on me. My coach, like
Asibe and
Asibe.
the back
Yeah.
pass.
Other than who run about no passing man.
Mofindo's.
That one is not an offside.
It's not a mistake.
No, because
It was
there's
a
no
deliberate
pressure.
pass.
Yes, there's no pressure on you.
Not a deliberate pass, but he was in control.
Like
was
he
in control,
Yeah, he was
sorry.
in control.
Yeah.
So that's move like this. If you give the ball to the opponent, you dash them goal. Like you get what I'm talking about. So if the person doesn't have control over the move, and at the end of the day, it's also on to the referee to decide that 2 people have challenged for balls. Like me then Selassie, we all play, but this ball, you don't go over and say, I pay or Selassie. They
yeah,
are
it
both
pay.
by then the ball ricochet.
Yeah.
Then you go tell me, say, because it touched me last, somebody will they offside, I want down. No one have free empty net. No,
Well,
it's not like that.
so it's established that my guests are saying that.
It's an
I mean,
offside.
that call
And
was
also,
the right
there has
call.
4 people that say the referee get problem.
It started before the game.
If the assistant, that one, if the assist, I made a post. Is that offside? Is that
They need to blame the assistant rather than the
he will
center.
flag that.
So it's
They said
established.
they work together. So
But had to lost the game one, go to Dell.
They work
They have an
together.
opportunity of going again. Let's look at this match day
Weekend,
10
yeah.
and the fixtures coming up. Dreams FC, they will be playing Ho United, University of Ghana Sports Stadium. This is the first time the UG Sports Stadium is hosting a Premier League game this season.
Wow.
The results are beginning to come for, Wilfred Dormon. How do you think this one will go?
Dreams FC Ho United. I'm seeing a draw. To be very honest with you.
At
I
home
expect for Dreams. Dreams are playing at home.
Yeah.
They are using a Lagos.
UG Stadium, yeah.
So a draw, 1-1.
For you.
Yeah, for me.
What about you?
I think Dreams will win. I think they will win.
Okay. So that game would be on TV on Friday. It's on TV3 and on your TV at 3:30. Then on Saturday, Heart of Oak have,
An away game.
An away game. It's an opportunity to bounce back. Their head coach, Masoud Didi Dramani, says the result against Kotoko wasn't a fair one. They should have gotten something from it. But then they have an opportunity. After
Straight to All
16
Blacks.
years, they are going to All Blacks. Big one.
Yeah, very tough one. I think All Blacks are making that home advantage count. As we said, 11 Wonders need something like that. Heart of Oak need to bounce back quickly. That loss it hurt them against their bitter rivals.
Who sent feature in that game? After
I think he's been charged, so he'll miss some games.
No.
He should miss some games.
No. Usually when you are charged,
you answer.
It's still a charge.
Okay.
So unless the charge comes with suspension or you get what I'm saying. So I think it's more like just a charge.
Okay.
He hasn't been found guilty.
So he has to answer to them first.
I think he can still play.
He can still play.
Yeah,
but
the issue is
done.
the issue is it has to go through the disciplinary.
But do you think Hatfield can bounce back?
Oh yeah.
Per what you've seen.
It wasn't like Hatfield were bad.
Yeah, we're terrible
against
Kotoko.
obviously it's just that Kotoko played better on that day, had good moments, and a lot of things worked in their favor. But it's not like this Hatfield team is the worst where they've seen.
But their problem is so persistent.
Yeah.
Up front, they look very blunt.
They're very blunt, and their coach looked to say that they are still working on it. And as I say, last weekend I listened to an interview from Kwabena Yeboah, and he talked about coaches. He says a coach is as good as the products they have.
Oh yeah.
So he doesn't think the coach is decisive. It's the players that are. The coach will guide you. So if we keep on selling our best players in these teams, Kotoko just sold Albert Amwa, then you expect Karim Zito to be doing magic or to be able to continuously help them win. So Accra Hatfield will have to be patient with Masoud Didi Dramani. He will get the job done. I'm confident he can get the job done, but he will take some time. And when he gets the talents working for them, I hope they don't go and sell them off. And now they have to start from zero again.
Yeah.
So it's quite.
Just to chip in, if we are being honest, Didi Dramani is the reason why Hatfield is even competing
for the title.
Take Didi Dramani away. That versus Kotoko match is like 4-0 against Hatfield.
Yeah.
I think they have to give him a lot of
So
credit.
they are coming up against Swedro Blacks on Saturday at 3:30 live on TV3 on Unia TV. Then on Sunday there's a big one. Adriana against Asante Kotoko.
Yeah, tough game.
Yeah.
League
Tough
leaders. I mean, coming in
that's
form,
at the Baba
playing
Sports
some
Stadium.
very good football. Games between Kotoko and Adriana are always cagey.
Yeah, because traditionally those.
I beg
Like,
you, make you
those-
no bring-
I'm just trying to.
beg.
Like, that's traditional.
I
Like
beg.
traditionally, Adriana and Kotoko are obviously two people that whenever they meet on any grounds, it's a very tough game. They are competitors, they love competing among each other, and I think it's good. It makes the sports great. You saw how whenever they both play, Adriana, how Kotoko struggle to get results at Adriana, and how Adriana themselves, I think, and also Adriana have really done a lot of good things this season. I think the kind of investments they've had. I heard their CEO kind of talk about the kind of investment they've had recently and their conscious efforts to change a lot of things. I love it. And I've always said that most of the times in football, when you are getting some off-pitch decisions right, the results has to count because the results can make nonsense of everything you are doing. You can do the right things, the brand engagement, the fan visibility. Football clubs exist primarily to win games. If you are not winning the games, people go start to the ball. You get what I'm saying? So
that's true.
It's going to be a tough game, I believe. And also, this will be a very good test for Diana Stars.
They're quietly getting the job done.
Yes, it would prove whether indeed they are title contenders.
Karim Zito has called fans to come to the Barbara Sports
Yeah.
Stadium. After beating Hatfield, it looks like fans would now
They'll be
realize
encouraged.
the need to be at the Barbara to support Adriana, especially support Kotoko, sorry,
yeah.
especially against a team like Adriana.
Adriana, yeah, it's very important. The 12th man, that's how we see the fans. But I think Adriana, we are underestimating them, if we're being honest. Because
But
right
would this
now,
be like a
This
proper
will be
test,
the
like,
biggest
us
test for them.
to really
to see if
properly
it's-
judge
if
Adriana
it's
is
just a
okay,
fluke
they've
or
really arrived.
Yeah, if they've really arrived. I think, as I said last time on Twitter, I said they are quietly getting the job done. They are not making a lot. They are making noise, but not that kind of noise that doesn't make sense. They are making the noise on the
right
pitch,
noise.
the right noise. And they are getting the job done. This will be the acid test. I call it an acid test.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
That game is on Sunday at 3:30 p.m. live on TV3 and on Unia TV. And this is where we call it a wrap with another interesting episode of the Rough Tackle podcast. Thanks to Selassie and thanks to Dela. And for those of you who can't watch the games on TV, you just have to log on to adisaplus.com and catch the live streaming. Until next time, bye for now.